From downtown Scranton, this is Northeast Current. WQPX invites you to join us as we explore public affairs, current events, and arts and culture in northeastern and central Pennsylvania. Now let's meet today's guests on Northeast Current.
Hi, I'm John Sugard, and I'm here with Donna Wojtek. We're on the stage of PTPA, the Pennsylvania Theater of Performing Arts in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, and we're here to talk to you about our upcoming production of The Producers. So let me start, Donna. What made you want to do this show?
Well, I fell in love with the show ever since it first came out. I watched a WVIA special on the making of the soundtrack, and I just fell in love with it. And it's funny because I was just starting college as an accountant, and Leo Bloom's an accountant, so it had a special ring to me.
Okay, we have a very good cast for this show. Our lead characters, the producer Max Bialystock is played by David Zimmerman. The accountant Leo Bloom is played by Brent Harris. And I'm going to draw a blank now, I can tell. The theater director Roger Debris is played by Chris Laundrie. His assistant Carmen is played by Joshua Hanrahan. Their assistant Ula is played by Natasha Bogutsky, and the playwright, Franz, is played by Zachary Sesak. We also have a very good chorus, but it would take too long to mention all their names, so I will apologize to them now. Everyone, however, is doing very, very well. So Donna, how difficult was this show to choreograph?
It was challenging. This was my first full-length dance production, so it was interesting coming up with all of the different styles. There's tap dancing, there's just regular Broadway jazz, there's a special walker dance. We had to learn how to make rhythm with walkers. So it was interesting trying to get all the different pieces into the different songs. There's the ballroom section, so it was challenging getting all the different styles into the show.
And the other thing that makes this show very complicated is there's so many different settings. There's Max's office, there's the front of a theater, there's the director's apartment, there's an accounting office, and there's only so much stage. So the way we had to do the set was this wall you see behind us is only one of the 5 different sets that we've built. They're all on wagons. We have to spin the wagons to show different sets at different times. At other times we have to clear the stage completely and use a projector on the back scrim, which means everything we put on the stage then has to go off and hide somewhere, which has made this an extremely challenging set design. For those who don't know The Producers, the show is about a crooked producer and accountant who decide if they raise much more money than they need to produce a show, They can keep all the extra money if the show flops and they are trying to put on the worst show they possibly can. There's a film that was originally done in the 60s with Zero Mostil and Gene Wilder, and then the show was then adapted to become a Broadway musical.
Many years later.
Many, many years later.
John, which version of the Producers do you prefer, the film or the musical?
Well, I still prefer the original film because I saw it first, saw it as a young kid. And to me, the original film story makes a little more sense. I understand why one character had to be cut to make the musical, but they didn't mend the hole in the plot as well as I would like, but that's only my personal taste. The minute Mel Brooks decided to put the Producers on stage, it does make more sense to do it as a musical. And we certainly have had a lot of opportunity to do some very interesting and very good dances and some very nice spectacle here on the stage. So there's one question, and I don't have an answer to this, so I don't know if you will either. It says here, what's your favorite scene? I'm not sure I have a favorite scene. Do you have a favorite scene, or do you have a favorite dance?
I do have a favorite dance. I love the Walker dance since I'm mainly a tap dancer. It's very interesting for me to have little old lady walkers making the tap rhythms instead of tap shoes, so I love the little old lady walker dance. As far as scenes go, I do enjoy when we first meet Franz out on the rooftop with his pigeons. That's a good scene.
How he achieved it, it's the worst show in town. The reviews come out a lot faster when the critics leave at intermission. By the end of Bunny Boy, Max Bialystock's hopeless musical of Hamlet, everybody got. Where did I go wrong? What's happened to me? What's happened to me? You're looking at the man who once had the biggest name on Broadway, Max Bialystock. 13 letters. I used to be the king. The king. Again I live. And we are not to stand up and say, there'll be. Oh? Bialystock? Anybody here? Bialystock? Who are you? What do you want? What are you doing here? Speak to me, dummy, speak! How do we speak? Scared. Can't talk. All right, calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
We talked about your challenges as a choreographer, and my challenges as a director have been, this is a large, complicated show. Even compared to other musicals, this is a large and complicated show. It has more sets. It has as Donna said, so many different dance styles, and it has so many different odd technical requirements, and we have to make the show larger than life every chance we possibly get. And so I've done everything but pull up a bed and sleep here in the building. I've been here every day for about a month, either running rehearsals or working on the set. And there's still there's still things that need to be done. I still need to work on projections, and we still need to make some props. And there's still set painting to be done. But the best way to put it is, as a director, I'm watching the show take shape, which is the joy of directing all the time. As everyone gets more confident in what they're doing, and the elements of the show come together, it's the rewarding part. And I mean, for you in the audience, you come and you see it when it's ready, and you see it when it's done. And that's its own joy. But the process in watching it take shape is one of my favorite parts of being a director. Okay, so we were talking about the producers at Pennsylvania Theater of Performing Arts. We open August 1st. We run the 2nd and 3rd, and then the 8th, 9th, and 10th. On Fridays and Saturdays, showtime is at 7 p.m. On Sundays, showtime is at 3 p.m. 90 minutes before showtime, there is a dinner for those who wish to have dinner here before they see the show. There's no other way to put it. You want to come have dinner here.
The food is excellent.
The food is amazing here. And we know that peach pie is on the menu. So you can't miss coming down here to have dinner. You could go to another restaurant and spend the same amount of money, and the food won't be as good. So we highly recommend it. For more information, you can go to ptpashows.org, to their website. For reservations, you can call 570-454-5451.
So John, I hear PTPA is a workshop coming up as well.
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. The youth workshop for the fall is The Wizard of Oz Jr. It goes up in November, and that workshop starts on August 9th. So you can call, I'll repeat the number, 570-454-5451 to sign up for that workshop. Coming up next at PTPA after this show in September, Titanic is going up. And after Titanic in October for Halloween, we'll be doing Carrie the musical. So I'm John Sugar. This is Donna Fotek. Thank you very much. I thought if I don't turn and ask you questions, it'll be me talking and you sitting there. So,
yeah. Looking awkwardly at the camera. Little like, oh, yeah.
Now do that other thing with the other hand. Oh.
Yeah, I've been doing it forever, so.
Yeah, he's
I'll remind him. Better what I say?
That's a weird question. That is a weird question.
Please, quiet on the set. Thank you very much. Okay. All right.